Depending on where you live, there's lots of reasons to clean your gutters. Obviously, if you live in a leafy area, the obvious thing is that leaves and debris go into the gutters, wash down your downpipes, block them, block your stormwater lines out to the street, so they can create some very expensive problems, and then they overflow. Depending on the design of the house, if they overflow, they can flow back into the building and create structural problems. So that's one source of a problem, but I can assure you there's dozens of sorts of problems. Another good reason to clean your gutters, if you have rainwater tanks gather all the debris that's in the gutters. In dry environments, gutters have dry leaves. They become the catching point between the flying embers and your house. It's quite commonly known that a lot of houses burn down simply because of the embers that fly from fires, which might be a kilometre away or even more. So keeping your gutters clean, particularly in fire environments, is very important. So there's a raft of reasons to keep your gutters clean. Rust, the dirt and the dust that settle in the bottom of the gutters can rust your gutters. Even where you have gutters that are colour bonded, where they're joined, they will corrode there. So that's very important, and it becomes very corrosive material. If you're near high traffic roads, then the material that settles on your roof will actually be acid rain, and it'll be very corrosive. Most roofs and gutters next to main highways will only last a decade, 10 years at the most. They'll rust out because people don't have trees, they don't think they clean their gutters. But what settles in their gutters is this corrosive acid rain type material. So cleaning gutters out in a factory next to a main road is just as important in a domestic environment in a tree area. So there's hundreds of reasons you should maintain it. Environmentally, cleaning your gutters, because the material that settles in your gutters is very high in nutrient, extremely high. It will poison creeks. Before we had stormwater regulations, your guttering downpipes just went to the ground. But now they've all gone to the stormwater. They all go to the street, into culverts, into big pipes, into bigger pipes, and end up in the river. They poison into creeks and rivers. Nothing to do about it except clean your gutters.